Hello everybody, and this side Vanshika, and you are watching my channel Knowledge World. So today's video is based on the grammar topic basically, which is description of a person. So few people are there who get confused while writing description on a person. So you may see some famous personalities here on your screen. So that's why I have placed these personalities to convey the message that today we are going to study about description of a person. Now let's proceed. Now, descriptive essay. When you write a descriptive essay, what is your purpose? Now we are going to study about that. So, the purpose of a descriptive essay is to describe a person. The main purpose is to describe a person as it is a descriptive essay, place, or thing in such vivid detail that the reader can easily form a precise mental picture of what is being written about. So, when you write a descriptive essay, your main purpose is to give information to the reader. Your main purpose is to describe the thing on which you are writing. You may write a descriptive essay on a person. He or she may be a famous personality or a movie star. He or she may be a cricketer or sports person, and you may write a descriptive essay on any place, any tourist spot, or anything. So your main purpose is to convey information to the reader so the reader can form a type of opinion in his or her mind about what is being written. So this was the purpose. Describe a person. Describing a person. Now whom will you describe? So first we are taking describing a person, as this video is basically on how to write a descriptive paragraph on a person. So now the question arises that on whom you will write a descriptive essay. So someone you admire, someone whom you like, a famous person, a person who is very famous, a famous personality, you can write a descriptive essay. And someone who had an impact on your life, mainly your role model, an interesting person you met, or someone who is an interesting person you have ever met. So you can write about any of these four persons. Now, describe a person. Let's read. We tell the reader about a person's appearance and character. First of all, when we are writing a descriptive essay, our main purpose is to convey the information to the reader. So we should tell the reader about the person's appearance, character, qualities. About everything we should convey the message to the reader in our descriptive paragraph or descriptive essay. We can write about someone we know or knew in the past, or about someone who is famous. We have read in the previous slide only that we can write the descriptive essay about anyone whom do we admire, the person who is very famous, our role model, or an interesting person we met. So same thing is conveyed here also. Now remember, use past tenses if you are describing someone you used to know. So the first and foremost thing is, when you are writing about someone whom you already met in the past, you have met in the past the person about whom you are writing the descriptive essay. If you met the person in the past, so you will use the past tenses. Then if you still know the person, use present tense. If the person is still in contact, still in touch with you, then you can use present tenses. Then start your description by saying WHOUR, means who you are describing and why you chose this person. So you should always start writing your descriptive essay by saying who you are describing, means who the person is and why you are choosing that person for your descriptive essay as a title. This you should include. Then the second is then the fourth one is write something about what he or she looks like. This may only be one or two sentences. This will take only one or two sentences when you will describe what he she looks like. Means you will describe about the appearance of the person, about the character of the person in only one or two sentences. Then this was the only the appearance. Now write something about his or her character. Now you have to write something about the person's character. If possible, give an example of something this person does to show his or her character. Use the present simple for this. So you can narrate or you can describe any incident the person and you share together. You can write about any incident, and with that incident you can prove your opinion that the person possesses such kind of a character. The person is such sort of a man, women, or uh, girl or boy. You can do this thing also. This is also a good idea, and for this you can use present simple tense. Now finish by saying that what you or other people think about this person. You can just conclude with the message that what people are thinking about the person, or what people used to think about the person, and what is your opinion about that person. Then use different adjectives and superlatives to make the description interesting. Now you should use different kinds of adjectives to uh, describe the character and appearances of the person. To describe the qualities of the person, you should use different kinds of adjectives and superlatives. Also you should use such language, such kind of a language which is very attractive, catchy, and looks and seems interesting. Now when describing people, you may want to include, so when you are describing a person, you should include these points, and these points are physical appearance, how the person looks. Is he short heighted, or is he stout? Is if you are describing a girl, is she beautiful, pretty, or what kind of hairs, like honey colored hairs, brown hairs, or what kind of haircut, or and all this physical appearance, you can say that. Personality and character. Now you can explain the personality or the character of the person by using different kinds of adjective. If you want to add, then you can also use adjectives to describe the qualities of that person. And as I have already explained that you can also share an incident in that with which you will support your opinion that how the person actually is. So now attitudes and behavior, how the person behaved or behaves, and what attitudes and what kind of an attitude the person possesses. Now interest, hobbies, and profession. Interest, that what kind of interest or hobbies the person is having, or in what profession the person is, or what is the profession of the person. Now your personal impression and opinion, then you can give your opinions that in my opinion the person, if you are writing in the past tense, that in my, you can write like this, that in my opinion the person was a very kind hearted person. He always used to help others. He was always ready to help others. He was a humble sort of a man. He was a good person. He was a nice person. You can write like this. Your personal impression and opinion. You can include these things while describing people. Now comes factual description. So I have scrolled the screen, and now it is coming on full screen. So let's read. Factual description, describing a person. Introduce the person, name, age, occupation, if any. So the person whom you are introducing, about whom you are writing the descriptive paragraph, you must include the name of the person, age of the person, occupation or profession of the person. Then start with describing Physical appearance, as we have studied in the previous slide, we can include the physical appearances of the person, like face shape. In face shape, what you can write: square, oval, round, triangular, heart shape, thin, wide. All the descriptions which are given here, you can note them down and you can keep it safe with you so that you will not have any problem while writing the descriptive paragraphs. Now, skin and complexion. How you can describe the skin and complexion of the person: wrinkled, freckled, rosy, pale, spotless, silky, creamy, baby soft, glowing fair, wheatish. Okay, then eyes. These all are the adjectives which will make your descriptive paragraph interesting and catchy. Then eyes: shape, size and appearance: large, small, almond shaped, round. Eye color: black, brown, hazel, green, blue. Eye expressions: piercing, mesmerizing, sad, gentle, sympathetic, warm, expressive. Bright, lively, sleepy, twinkling. And others: brown eyed boy, bright eyed girl, wide eyed child. Then mouth and lips: lip shape and size if you want to convey, then thin, full, pouting, rosy. And if you want to convey the mouth expressions: sweet, serious, snarling, frowning, smiling, curly, grinning. You can use any of these adjectives according to your descriptive paragraph. Hair. Now, if you want to convey the hair color: black, brown, blonde, gray, white. According to the age of the person or gender of the person, you can take any texture. Or appearances: wavy, curly, frizzy, untamed, straight, trimmed, long, short, cropped, dull, shiny, or neatly combed if the person is well maintained. Then hairstyles. I have also told that you can include the hairstyles or uh, hair related information in your descriptive paragraph. If you can include, then you should write braids, ponytails, pigtails, bun, messy bun if she is a girl. Then volume: thick, full, lustrous, stiff, thin, balding, bald spot, receding. All these are adjectives proving the hair color, hairstyles, volume. So now face appearance means this comes under the appearance section only, so you can include this also: bearded, mustache, clean shaven, smooth. Then body build. About the body, what can you write: small, slim, slight, thin, lean, skinny, bony, chubby, plump, broad shouldered, solid, muscular. About the clothing, about the dressing sense of the person. Then fabric: cotton, linen, denim, polyester. That the person used to wear a denim jacket. You can write like this: bottoms and tops. He used to wear jeans. He used to wear formal shirts, and what else? That jeans, suits, shirts, formal and casual. Bottoms and tops, under this category it comes. Then footwear: shoes, socks, flip-flops, boots, runners, sneakers, sandals, peep toes. Then accessories: mittens, gloves, caps, hat, dupatta, shawl, scarf, etc. Then adjectives, what you can use: smartly dressed, classy, stylish, elegant, graceful, casually clothed. Like in this, an example is also given: my grandmother sported a kurti and salwar. So according to this sentence, they have used appropriate things. So the sentence is looking catchy also. And if you will write a descriptive paragraph on your grandmother and you will include this in your descriptive essay, then it will look good. And you should always include such things under the appearances section in your descriptive essay. Now, describe character traits and behavior. Can be positive and negative both. Okay, now it comes to the character traits of the person. It comes to the qualities and behavior of the person. So let's study the adjectives we can use. Humble. I have given the example in this initial part of the video about the humble word. then brave, courageous, serious, resourceful, stubborn, loyal, gullible, selfish, generous, self confident, respectful, considerate, imaginative, brilliant, creative. Such examples are there. Now, key points to remember. What are the key points to remember? First, the description should be apt and to the point. So, your descriptive paragraph should be to the point, it should be short and precise. Also, it should convey each and every information. Okay, means you have to use less words but you have to convey more information. So, use your mind according to that. Just pay attention towards the word limit if it is mentioned, else it is descriptive paragraphs or descriptive essays are very short and they are to the point. Then it should not include unnecessary information. You should not include the unnecessary information. You should skip that information. Use similes and metaphors to catch readers' attention. So, if you want to know this usage of similes, metaphors, and other figures of speech, you can watch my video. I will give the link in the description box. I have already made a video on all these figures of speech. So, from there, you can see the usage of these figures of speech, and mainly figures of speech are used to increase the beauty of the language and to grab the reader's attention. So everybody should have at least the knowledge about figures of speech when it comes to the writing section in grammar. A reader should be able to guess whom you are describing from your description. So it should be so catchy that the person who is reading your descriptive essay or paragraph should guess that about whom you are talking. Stick to the word limit and use suitable adjectives. Same thing, that you should not make it very long, as when it becomes very long that it is very boring and the readers may lose their attention. Now, similes that can be included and metaphors that can be included. So these are the examples you can read. As happy as a clam, as innocent as an angel, as twinkling as a star, etc. And metaphors that can be included: she is an angel, she has a heart of gold, he is a shining star, and etc. Now moving on. Useful language. Useful language means in this everything is given in a short way. Let's recapitulate it. Appearance. In appearance, what can you write? Tall, short, slim, old. This is a useful language about all these categories. Good looking, dark hair, etc. Age, 10 years old, about 10, you can write like this. Then clothes, she wore, ya wears. Smart clothes, jeans or t-shirts, dresses, you can write like this. Character: kind, intelligent, shy, outgoing, honest, hardworking or lazy. Then modifiers: very, quite, extremely, a little. Then memories: I remember that, I still remember his or her. If you are recapitulating any incident, then you can write like this: I remember that the person did this or did that, so according to me. Then you can form an opinion. So like this you can do. General: everyone loves him, loved him, or loves her. I shall always remember, never forget. In the conclusion you can write like this. Then how to write a description? Here it is given a very useful sample of descriptive paragraphs. It is on my dad, and here the format is also given. So the proper format is also given here. So let's do. We cannot read this descriptive paragraph, but we can go with the second part of this slide, which is topic sentence, supporting details, and concluding sentence. So in the topic sentences, the person has given the information about the description of, he has given the description of how he looks, his dad looks. The person who is writing, he's writing that he looks like Abraham Lincoln, and everything about his personality, appearances and all. Then supporting details are given. These details include the subjects, build, values, character traits, professional skills, reputation, and the daily routine of the person. Then concluding sentence, it sums up what the subject means to the writer. So the person who is writing on his dad, what his dad means for him, he's writing that I think he's the world's best dad. So he's writing this description like this. Now sample description also it is given here. Write a description of one of your first teachers. Why do you remember him or her? So let's see. We cannot read this description as the video will be very long then. So let's go with the second part of the slide. The person has given modifiers, adjectives about the teacher, about his or her teacher, and then age of the teacher, character traits of the teacher, memories. He or she may be recapitulating some memories or incidents, appearances, examples, way of dressing. Then this was all. Then conclusion is given. So you can read it if you want to read. You can take a screenshot. Now, task. What is the task? Write a description of a famous celebrity who you would like to meet. Begin your essay. If I could meet anyone in the world, I would like to meet, and from this point you can continue with your own words. Then what should be the structure? This is a task for all those who are watching this video. So if you'll write on this topic, then you would be able to practice and you will be able to brush up your concepts about descriptive paragraphs. So you have to begin with this line, which is if I could meet anyone in the world, I would like to meet, and from here you have to continue with your own words. Then here the structure is given that how you have to write. You have to write a 4-paragraph description on this person, and you have to describe everything about him or her. So this is the structure. You can see this about the appearances. You have to give phrases, characters, and say what you admire most about the celebrity and why, and then you have to conclude. So what do you have to include? Moreover, till now we have seen that what we have to include in it. So let's have a quick recapitulation with this last slide of the video. Grammar and vocabulary and content. Both sides will read. So firstly, let's see grammar and vocabulary. Conditionals. If I could meet, similarly you will use this thing in this conditional in your task descriptive paragraph. Then comparisons, phrasal verbs, set phrases, linkers of addition like also, moreover, however, as well, to, what is more, pay attention to the order. This you can include, and new adjectives which we have already discussed in this video. Then content. What content you should do? What are they famous for? What do they look like? What is their personality like? What do you admire most about them? What would you do if you met them? Physical appearance, personality, character, attitudes and behavior, interest, hobbies and profession, your personal impression, and what opinion do you have about the person. So you should include all these things. This was the short recapitulation of whatever we have studied in the previous part of the video, means in the starting of the video. Now we have come to the end of this video. This was all for today. Bye bye. Thank you for watching the video. Keep watching and stay tuned with us so that you will get many more such videos to brush up your concepts. Thank you very much.